Hi there, Scorpio. Welcome to my channel. I'd like to thank you for tuning into those energies and influences that are coming through for your weekly reading, October 21st to the 26th of 2019. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is a condensed general reading. Please only take the portions that resonate with you. Okay, Scorpio, off camera to save time, I've done a protective blessing. I've meditated over and shuffled these cards just for you. Your first card. It's the general atmosphere. It's the background and the basis of the matter. Number 9 of the major arcana in the Rider-Waite deck, the Hermit. This can be a Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is someone that's seeking isolation. They're withdrawing from the world. They're trying to think and receive wisdom. It's seeking meaning to your attainment of your goals. The hermit withdraws from the world in order to find wisdom, and isolation allows the mind to look inwards. It's a shift of attention away from people towards examination of yourself and of your life. You're seeking solutions on your own. This could be in a different direction than you originally thought, and you may find out something substantial. This is a spiritual quest for truth and enlightenment. Solitude and study and self-examination, it's being up in your soul. This is someone that's an old soul. They're being alone and private and serious, studious, unhurried, shy. Anytime the hermit's in a reading, this slows the reading down a little bit. You're distancing yourself from others, physically or psychologically, mentoring or guiding others, researching, investigating, seeking answers, soul searching. It could be representing a spiritual mentor that will teach you how to find the answers within yourself, because the answers are deep in your soul. It's being on your true spiritual path. By sharing your knowledge, you guide the way. It's quieting your mind to hear the divine. There's hidden feelings, and they don't like rocking the boat. Your second card, and it's the energy that's crossing over your path. It can be a set challenge, trying to get some rest, Scorpio, some time by yourself. 4 swords, air energy. This is a card of recuperation from a time of mental stress. It's gathering up your strength, it's recuperating, it's planning your next moves. Some of these you might want to keep to yourself. It's a relaxation of anxiety. It can be a vacation or seeking an expert for advice. It's incubating ideas and taking a time to retreat to a quiet place for a break, or recuperating from an illness, or work through a problem, or get some fresh ideas. It is a needed rest to gain back your strength, and you should be taking it easy and stop and settle your spirit in order to rest after a hard time. This is someone that complains over trifles sometimes. But there is a silver lining. You are in control. It is now the end of conflict. Being detached from drama. You'll be getting enough sleep. You're tying up loose ends. You're stabilizing. It can be meditating, taking a nap. It's a step towards a more peaceful lifestyle. The hermit with the 4 swords, this is meditation or study, or it's withdrawal. It's taking time out or retreating. And now your third card. This is how it affects you. This can be your attitude. Scorpio, the 9 of swords. You're worrying. Keeps you from getting enough sleep. It's anxiety that's in your mind. It's thoughts that wake you up, keep you awake. Can't get back to sleep. It's a preoccupation with past experience. Might have some low energy and anxiety. There's a need to be patient and talk about the problems you bury. Speak up to solve these problems, or it brings regrets and nightmares. The suffering is in your mind. It's a mental torture. You'll need to make required changes for a better future. This could be ruined plans or health worries, and steps should be taken to solve your problems. Yet you are near the end of your mental ordeal. You might be ignoring the fears you've buried. There is wisdom and strength gained through experiences. You might be feeling ill or worried about your health, but worrying is pointless unless it drives you to take action. Confront your worries and fears and take steps to solve your problems. Talk to someone, write in a journal, see a doctor. If you continue to doubt and fear, they will continue to haunt you. You may be overly sensitive to other people's opinions, feeling unworthy or overly fearful or worried about the future. This is a high stress card. Or you may be having feelings of guilt regarding a past transgression. Often the fear of difficulties is worse than the reality. The fear is far worse than the outcome. Put two and two together and look at contradictions around you and strengthen your resolve and your patience, and try not to feel so down by the temporary blockages or difficulties. These are old goals that darken over and new ones lighten up. It's fresh mental pastures ahead. I'll give you some more combination meanings coming up. Here's your future card, the outcome, the results, and the advice. The Queen of Swords, Scorpio, air energy person, male or female. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Anywhere air is prominent in a chart. This is someone that's independent. They're mature, they have authority, they have a keen mind. They could be a writer, a lawyer, a minister. This can be a teacher. And they'll provide solutions with truth and honesty, and they teach us to accept life as it is. They're a great communicator, or professional. This indicates pursuing your desires with strength and maturity, and this is someone that treasures solitude, and they're able to overcome loneliness by doing independent projects. They have a very sharp, keen mind, and they're able to see justice and fairness, yet they may be overcritical of their own thoughts, and they need to learn to have greater compassion for herself. This is someone that's known loss or sorrow, and this experience has enhanced their wisdom, and they love to share their knowledge. They have an agile mind, and no one can trick them or fool them. This is thinking carefully on your decision and researching other people's viewpoints. It's leaving the past behind. And make sure dreams are not interfering with your responsibilities. So be clear in your decisions and your behavior, and make sure your point of view is thought through, and with sharp wit and self-possession, stand by it. Your fifth card, it's the bottom of the deck card, the underlying issue. This is what's unseen. The Five of Wands, Scorpio, fire energy. This is a card of struggle. It's rivalries. It's a new rush of energy that's come in. It demands you change, adapt, and grow. Fives are always about adjustments to change. These are shifting vibrations that bring uncertainty. Fives are pivotal turning points. This is competition in social or career areas. You might have to put in more effort to keep what you've already gained. This can be mediation, struggle and challenge, petty obstacles and annoyances, and short-term difficulties in communication, which once overcome can change things for the better. But for the short term, it's like gremlins, competing forces without a clear winner as yet. Fighting, maybe even child's play. This can be a building site even, carpenters and scaffolders, a workshop, creative chaos, or a competition of some sort, a card of ordeals, tests, and lawsuits. Try not to indulge in those petty hassles and annoyances. Someone may be bickering, or struggling to unify disparities, or jockeying for position, restructuring, or working at cross purposes. Could be family rivalries. You'll need to agree or to disagree. But just be wary of stubbornly holding on to an idea just for the sake of it. Tremendous power can be had when we join the energy of that with others. The Hermit with the Queen of Swords, this is an older, wise person, feeling like you can't work together maybe, but you can enjoy philosophical discussions and spirited debates. The Hermit with the Nine of Swords, this is isolation due to anxiety. There's 2 nines in your reading. That represents receiving something, also being at the right place at the right time. And if you fail to grab this opportunity, it will pass you by. can also indicate an address change and loneliness. The Nine of Swords with the Five of Wands, this is unhealthy peer pressure. Five of Wands with the Four of Swords, this is bordering on burnout and people bickering. The Five of Wands with the Queen of Swords, this is playing your own game. And the Five of Wands with the Hermit, this is a situation that is your responsibility to deal with. And now your advice from the Oracle deck. Ask Your Guides by Sonia, Choquette. Scorpio, you've got exhaustion. Card number 20 from your Divine Helper Guides. Exhaustion. Oh, the Four of Swords fits in there. Overload, mania, workaholism, and overdrive. Your divine helpers are here advising you while it's essential that you do everything in your power to fulfill your goals, it's equally important to know when to back off and allow the universe to work its magic on your behalf. You've done enough. Allow these beautiful and highly competent guides to step in and take over. Your enthusiasm is your gift, but unless it is properly contained, it can undermine your best intentions. Your divine helpers gently remind you that as plants need water to grow, too much will drown their ability to blossom. The same principle applies to your efforts. Overdoing is fear in disguise. Do not allow it to keep you in the manic mode. Give yourself more breathing space. Trust that your divine helpers are on the job overseeing your success so you can rest. You need to go and turn responsibilities over to others. Just because you need rest doesn't mean that they do. Ask your divine helpers for assistance in this. They know better than you what you need right now. Ease up and let them work their miracles. Their message? Rest. Thanks, you guys, Scorpio. I hope you stay tuned in by leaving me a comment or a thumbs up. And please subscribe. Now remember, what goes around comes around. So I'm sending you out love and light and blessings. Thanks for watching.